Hi, Sam from Double Froggy here. This week we're looking at a bunch of indie games on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of these games are on special offer at the moment, some of them are even 90% off, so we'll put the price range down in the corner. We're going to be giving each game an Indie Frog rating out of 10. X-Force Genesis. This is a classic shoot 'em up. It's got that retro feel. It's a challenging game, can be frustrating, but if you like shoot 'em ups, this is for you. I'm going to give X-Force Genesis 7 out of 10. Now we're looking at The Ramp. It's a nice relaxing game that you can play, just do some tricks. It's quite simple. It can get slightly boring. I'd recommend playing it in short bursts. I'm going to give The Ramp a nice, simple, relaxing 5 out of 10. Now we're going to look at Rocket League. It's basically football with cars. It's normally 3v3, you play with other people online, but it can get pretty competitive. I'm going to give Rocket League a glorious 9 out of 10. Now let's look at Among Us. I may have got a bit obsessed with this game recently. I like this game. I like the graphics. I like the concept. It's like a detective game almost. There's this person that's rampaging around the map, killing people in secret and then running away. There are two settings to the chat here. You can either have quick chat, where you have a limited number of words that you can say, and then there's just normal free chat. I'm going to give Among Us 9 frogs. Now we're looking at Gravity Rider Zero. I like the graphics. I also like that you don't have to worry about steering at all. It can get slightly frustrating, and let's face it, it does get a little bit boring. I'm going to give Gravity Rider Zero 5 out of 10 frogs. Looking now at Mythic Ocean. If you're not into reading texts and developing relationships, this game is not for you. It's a bit like an empathy game, getting on people's right side and doing stuff that they like doing. You get sort of text choices and you have to pick the right response to strengthen the relationship. It's quite a slow burn, but I quite like it. I'm going to give Mythic Ocean 7 frogs. Next up, Worms WMD.
Just you wait! Go away!
For those of you who don't know, Worms has been out for a long time.
Ready?
It's basically a bunch of worms having a scrap.
Grenade!
It's turn-based worm combat. I love the funny phrases that the worms say when they get hit, and I like beating my family at it.
3, 2, 1. Fatality!
I'm going to give Worms WMD a classic 7 out of 10 points. Now we're going to look at Persian Knights, Sands of Wonders. I really quite like this game. Lots of puzzles and mysteries. It's the first point and click game I've really played, but I found myself drawn into it and really enjoying myself. I'm going to give Persian Knights Sands of Wonders 7 out of 10. Now looking at Race Die Run. This is a fast-paced racing game. You really have to remember the track, so you find yourself repeating it until you remember it over and over again. It's really a memory game about remembering the track layout more than it is about reaction time. It can get quite frustrating on the later levels as they get much harder. I'm going to give hashtag Race Die Run a boring 4 out of 10 frogs. Now we're going to look at Gris. Quite nice visuals, nice music. For me, it's just not quite exciting enough. I'm going to give Gris a slightly boring 4 out of 10. Now we're looking at Thief Simulator. The controls are really confusing. I may come back to this, but probably not for a while. I just find the controls so horrendously hard. There are just too many controls. If you look at the control menu, it is just littered with words. So many that you can hardly read it.
Time to bail, man. Get in the car. Don't let nobody see you with that crowbar.
I'm going to give Thief Simulator a really confusing 3 out of 10 frogs. Let's look at Eutopia 9, a volatile vacation. In short, this game is really hard. When you die, the mutants nick all your weapons and become like buff, which is really annoying because you have to fight them when you get back to them. If you like your games frustratingly hard, this one may be for you. I'm going to give Eutopia 9, a volatile vacation, a lonely 3 out of 10. Let's have a look at Glyph. There's a really nice learning curve on this one. I really like the dreamy music. There's secrets to discover, it is quite relaxing. I'm going to give Glyph 8 out of 10. Now we're going to look at Spiritfarer, Farewell Edition. I love this game. It's relaxing, it's peaceful, it's got an amazing soundtrack. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The game leaves you quite open to make your own sort of decisions on what modifications you want to make to the boat. There's like gardens and fields and all sorts of things. I find myself playing this for quite long stretches, and it's just generally really absorbing. I'm going to give Spiritfarer Farewell Edition a stonking 9 out of 10 frogs. Now we're going to look at Genetic Disaster. It's a third-person shoot 'em up, and quite frankly, I found it really annoying. The learning curve isn't great on this. Suddenly they just throw a load of monsters at you. Genetic Disaster, 4 frogs out of 10. Now looking at Pocket Mini Golf 2. As far as mini golf games go on Switch, it's okay. The music can get a little bit repetitive and annoying after a while. Weirdly, it does take ages to load. I found myself turning it off quite quickly. I didn't really find myself playing it for more than 10 minutes at a time. Pocket Mini Golf 2, 4 frogs. Next up, Robonauts. I got into this game quickly and I really started to like it by the second level. There's a really cool hyperactive soundtrack. I love jumping between the planets, really cool monster design. I'm going to give Robonauts 7 out of 10 frogs. That's it for this video. Join us again on Double Froggy.